Hi guys, I'm Sam and we're Ghana bound. Today is going to be the first update of 2023 of our own personal home build. We've had a lot of new subscribers over the year and not a lot of work on our house that's been done. So, yay, today we have done the burglar proofs and I know, it's very divisive. Um, People either love them or hate them. Well, I don't even know if people love them, but people either have them or hate them. Why don't we go with that? And there's always a lot of questions around the security. Are they needed? Do you have to have them? They're ridiculously ugly. Why do we even have them? And to be honest, I think it's personal preference. Um, there is so many styles and designs that you can get in Ghana for burglar proofing. It's most definitely a thing. You can get them from high-end stores that are doing all sorts of electronical and home goods to the one-man band show that are, they've got their welder and they're doing their gates on the street corner. Um, is crime so bad that they're always needed? I don't know. If you check and have a look at the the world rankings for crime, Ghana is actually very, very low. It's below America. It's a very peaceful, calm country, but everywhere you look, there seems to be security bars. So some of the concerns we had were around safety. I mean, if you've got bars on the window, what happens when you need to get out in an emergency, if there's a fire? So with that in mind, we added extra fire escapes to our house, and our burglar proofing is a real mix of fixed and movable burglar proofing. So, well, what is a burglar proof? Okay, so it's a bars, as you can see behind us, and they're actually fixed into the fabric of the building. I don't know if you can see in the corner there or in the B-roll. They have spurs that come further out, and you chisel into the wall and then concrete the edges back in. So for us, we actually went a step further, and in the beams that run horizontally above the windows, we went back into the rebarb and had our burglar proofs welded into the rebarb and then plastered or concreted back in, just to make sure it's extra sturdy, it's not going anywhere. We also went for a design. Again, I think earlier I did say that there is so many designs and so many styles of burglar proof. You can make it look however you want. Some people do it really minimalist, so by the time you have some shades in front, it doesn't really notice. And some people really go to town and try and make it look as arty as possible. We kind of went for this one. And some of the considerations for the design, well, we didn't want you to be able to take a bar out or bend a bar and be able to get in. So none of the spaces are big enough for even a child to get through. So then the flip side of that, again, earlier, as I said, is that you want to be able to get out of the house and have fire escapes, and some of them that you're able to open. The other side, we have sliding burglar proofs. I haven't bought them yet. I'm in a dilemma that will I buy these ones from the same guy that's done this burglar proofing, or do I go to one of the major stores and get them to install them? And I just want to find out what the pros and cons are between the two people. If one's a bit more secure, quality is what I'm looking for in that next particular bit. So with our bars, paid a bit extra and got the thicker metal to use for the burglar proofing. Also got some rebarb in there, which is really, really good. That's the iron rods, as they call it. We call it rebarb, I'm sure, in the UK. What do you think? Would you have burglar proofing in your house? Would you? Hell no, you're not doing that. Also, the other route that you can go down is to get different thickness and grades of glass. So I know on some of the gated communities, you won't find burglar proofs, but they've gone for toughened glass, for special glass that you cannot, use. Sledgehammer will not get through it, and they've got round it like that. Other people, as I drive around, they have burglar proofing just on their ground floor, and on the upper levels they don't have burglar proofing. But always it's part of a security regime. You could have electric fences on the top. Some people go for barbed wire. Some people have this broken, jagged bottle tops, bottles cemented into the tops of their walls. Others don't have anything. It's totally down to you and how you feel and how secure you feel in your neighborhood. If anyone here in Ghana or around the diaspora knows the history to why it seems to be like a norm to have burglar proof, I'd be really interested to find out the origins of that. And is it a deterrent? Is that what it's for? People are very cautious over here. So maybe, hey, my house is more difficult to break into than your house. Maybe that's the thinking, just frustrating a burglar into trying a softer option. I don't know. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. There will be more updates as we get the money and get the house done. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, hit the share button. And that's so important to share our content. It gets out to more people. And yeah, that subscribe button with the notification bell ticks. It'll be really good to have you being able not to miss out on any of our content. So if you haven't done all of that already, please do so in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the family, and see you on the next one. Bye.
I'm going back to where I belong.